Hey everyone. Before the show starts, I want to apologize ahead of time. We ran into some issues with recording, mostly internet problems on my end, which makes our super producer audio engineer Craig's job really hard. So, you'll definitely hear some times where we drop out or we start up or you don't hear some of us or, blame it on me because that's probably what happened. So sorry, but hope you can enjoy what is left of the show. Thanks.
You are now listening to the Cross-Platform Chat podcast.
Hello and welcome. This is episode 9 of Cross-Platform Chat, a podcast about video games and nerdy things. My name is Matt, joined by two of my best gaming buddies on the microphone. Cross-Platform Chat is a conversation among friends where we bring our distinct perspectives on games, but we are cross-platform and backwards compatible, so our door is always open to gamers of all flavors, and we welcome you to the house of Crossplat Chat. So pull up a chair, stay a while, why don't you? Hang out with the cool kids. Let's chop this thing up. So let me welcome the cool kids, my partners in crime partner number 1, Devon, otherwise known as Sonic Boom in the Room. Greetings.
Good evening, everybody.
Damn, it's good to hear you. It's
been too long.
It's been a fortnight. Crime partner number 2, the human platinum himself, Greg. How you doing, brother?
Touch the demon inside me.
The demon. We will later, okay? We will later.
I'll touch something.
Whoa, we just started the podcast.
Hey, it's been 2 weeks. Later. I gotta get it out. I get the poison out, you know? Speaking of touching demons, get the poison out.
Roadmap for the episode. Do this quick and painless. Newsy news bits. We're gonna go kind of light this week on newsy news bits. We've been gone for too long, so we just want to just be friends again and talk about what we're playing, etc. But we do have some news about departures at EA. I have a few Halo bits. It might be like a week old news, but it's been a minute, so well. Topics of the show. I want to talk about some of our perspectives on the console wars on Twitter, especially. I do want to talk, if possible, about Cyberpunk. Thoughts for that. Thoughts around that game. It's dropping in a week from now. Can you believe it? And then also I kind of want to talk about the end of the year is coming up. So there's kind of some end of the year conversations naturally coming up. Our game of the year, we're going to have to start thinking about that because that's going to be a nice debate in about 2 weeks. So we can touch on those things. So let's move right along. I want to talk about what we're playing, guys. I want to get into what we're playing. Like I said, we've been away from the microphone for a few weeks. Had the turkey days, had the family times. You know, we casted a Phoenix down. We're bringing this thing back to life, so here we are. It's been a minute. I want to talk about that, but I can't do that yet, guys. Do you know why?
Matt, please give it to me.
Okay, I have a flutter bomb for your asses.
Yeah.
This is going to be the best one yet, and by that I mean it might not be good. Okay, for first-time listeners, flutter bombs. It's a segment. It's really just devolved into it's senile ramblings from yours truly. It's named after Greg's Game of the Year for 2020. Game about butterflies, laser warfare, world domination. Go look it up on Xbox. Okay, it's not on Game Pass, or it is on Game Pass?
It is not on Game Pass.
God, that's
it was on sale again.
Every week we have to remind you that.
I'm going to ask you every single week until it's on Game
It'll happen eventually.
And when we do it, we have to have a whole episode dedicated to the bombs on Game Pass. Okay, I don't know if you've ever thought about this, guys. Okay, my flutter bomb for the week. Words that just gross you out for one reason or another. Do you guys have any words for whatever reason that you find detestable? Because if nothing comes to mind, I need to tell you my word.
I think I have one, but no, I can't remember. The missus has 3, and they all start with P. And you say any of them, and her skin just crawls, which is panties.
Penis. Oh, panties.
Yeah.
I was close.
Petite.
Petite?
Yeah,
that's
petite.
Interesting.
Huh. And pooter. Pooter. Get that pop filter going. And, we live like 20 minutes from Pooter Canyon, so... Or Pooter Valley.
I was like,
oh yeah,
how often does that come up?
Yeah, comes up kind of a lot in Northern Colorado.
Is that another word for Tate? I forgot Pooter for some reason.
Oh yeah, I just punched right in the pooter.
So for me, the word is smattering. Okay, smattering disgusts me, as it should
Really?
any decent human being. Every time I hear that word, it just sounds like someone crapped their pants. All right. Now I looked this up. There's 2 definitions for the word smattering. I didn't know this.
Okay.
The first
Okay.
definition is superficial piecemeal knowledge. If they left it there, I've never heard it said in this context. If they left it there, it would have been fine, but they didn't end it there because the second definition is a small scattered number or amount. This number 2 is really the culprit here. So may I suggest, if you find yourself dangerously close to a smattering, just pivot and just use the term a few, which has served the English language well for decades.
Smattering.
So that's bomb. Have decency and avoid smattering, please. Thank you.
Avoid smattering.
Avoid smattering your pants.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you smatter
Few
more than
isn't gonna
twice
get
a
you
week.
many points in Scrabble, though.
That's true.
Smattering, that's got to be a whole bunch of points.
That's like 27 points at least.
Yeah.
I heard it at Thanksgiving. This is why I bring it up. Can I have a smattering of this?
Yeah.
Were you playing Scrabble?
Crapped on your plate. Smattering of potatoes. What?
Matt, how was your turkey day?
My turkey day was great. My folks were gonna come visit us, but of course they didn't because there's a pandemic occurring.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
So I didn't do that.
Are they still in the CO or where are they at?
Yeah, they're in Colorado. I'm out here in
Okay.
Virginia for all our tens of
Okay.
thousands of listeners. So, can't come for Thanksgiving. They have come I've been out here for like 4 years now. They've come pretty much every year. So this was the first year they couldn't come. So I guess next year, mommy and daddy. How about you guys? How was your turkey days, respectively?
So good. I deep fat fried a turkey this year.
Oh yeah, you had a picture.
I saw your contraption.
Yeah.
man.
turkey
I
rocket
like
launch.
a pulley and a pulley system to lower it down into the vat of boiling hot grease. It's
How about
great.
like a 20-foot A-frame ladder going on? It's like, Jesus.
Yeah, me and the little man just sat there and watched it for like 40 minutes cook, drinking beers. It smelled like a KFC. It was so good. Oh,
Damn, good job.
very good. Very good.
See, that's the kind of dedication I like to see out of you.
But the thing is, we didn't do mashed potatoes and gravy this year.
Oh, by the way, just a quick thing. Actually, I
No
was going to bring this up
smatterings.
later. No, Jesus, stop right there. I'm
There we go.
out of this.
You brought this on
goddamn
yourself.
podcast. I never should have said this. Do you guys say mashed potatoes or smashed potatoes?
What kind of hillbilly
different
says
things.
smashed? Yo,
Okay, are they
ready to
different
smash
things?
some fruit?
Yeah.
We're not Gallagher.
Okay, wait. No, I'm with you, Sonic Boom, on your spirit. I love where you're going with that. But Greg, there's such a thing as smashed potatoes.
Yeah. They're
What the hell? Okay, I'm learning.
they still have they're like mashed potatoes, but they still have like some skin in them.
What the hell? Okay,
Yeah.
I know what
They're
you're talking
great.
about. I didn't know that was.
Do you just throw it on the plate and just push down on it real hard, or like, I mean,
No, it's
is it smashed when it still has skin and mashed when it does not?
that's my understanding.
Because I loved smashed. Then.
It's
I
a
love some
little
skin.
more like there's
It's a little more raw.
There's a little more chunky
Texture.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
god, you're speaking my
Chunky.
language. I think I'm
Yeah,
on board.
yeah.
I'm on the Greg train now.
Yeah. Okay.
Get yourself a smattering of mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
I guess.
Here we
Okay,
go.
here.
I'm all aboard with that.
I never knew this. I never knew this. All right.
All aboard this smattering train of
I d-
smashed, bashed,
Hey, I am
and
gonna
crashed
drop
potatoes.
a photo here in
Easy.
Discord.
Oh, okay. Discord.
Okay.
This is what my understanding was.
Oh my God, that
of
looks
Brother,
glorious.
please.
Yeah.
Yes, that is what
Yeah.
Daddy needs in his
Sonic
life.
Boom, describe what we're seeing right now.
I'm seeing a delicious country style bowl with a big, huge spoon of
See, that's how I would.
smattered,
Jesus.
a little bit of
This is
little
how I
bit
would.
of salt and pepper.
I would
It's,
describe these
thick.
as country potatoes
It's thick. It's russet. You see the red
That-
skin in there? That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
with the foreskin.
Yeah, that's some nice
Potato
red potatoes.
foreskin.
Oh yeah.
Uncircumcised potatoes. That's what smashed potatoes are.
Smashed.
All
right,
Oh,
well-
my God.
Now they're dead to me.
I didn't know this is something I needed.
I'm glad. Well, we already learned way more on the podcast than we typically do.
Well, it's like
yeah.
it's like crunchy peanut butter. I'm the only one in the household that likes
Yeah,
crunchy
you
peanut
need
butter.
you need a little texture to it.
God, we were born together in the same hospital and we
Yeah,
didn't know it
yeah,
because we are
yeah.
brothers from another mother. Like, what is going on here? Yeah, I need that chunk. That's a
Yeah.
man meal.
Yeah.
Matt,
So
are
what
you
if
a
it tears up
man?
the bread?
Can
Are
we
you a
talk about
man?
games now?
Or do you need smooth, baby, creamy potatoes?
So the third side dish that I had at Thanksgiving was
Yeah, what were your sides for Thanksgiving, guys?
Oh, the usual.
Is this your personal picture of smashed potatoes, by the way?
no, it's
Oh,
not.
oh.
I was
Like, damn, you
looking up a
prepared
recipe.
the
That
shit
looked-
out of these
but
potatoes.
that's pretty accurate to what I've seen. To what
Yeah,
my
we didn't
wife
we
cooks.
didn't do smashed potatoes and we didn't do stuffing, which is fine. Not a
You
lot of
did
people
not
like
Really?
do
stuffing.
stuffing.
No, stuffing is trash. It's like
What the hell?
it's like
So
the
is
lettuce.
cranberry sauce, but
That's
it's
It's
like
like
on the
the
saying-
table.
lettuce of the turkey roll. It's just
That's like
garbage.
saying pizza is trash. That just
No,
means
no,
you're
no.
not having good
No,
stuffing.
Yeah,
I've
what
had it
the
all. It's all just
hell?
garbage. It's all just bread with a bunch of seasoning. Blah.
You're insulting Thanksgiving as we sit
It's
here.
fine.
So what's your sides then? If it's not the staple of Thanksgiving.
The usual cranberry sauce, rolls.
Yeah.
The one thing we do is green bean casserole, and you
Yeah.
put bacon in it. You put bacon in that green
Ooh.
bean casserole. If
I could
anyone
see
doesn't
that
put
going
bacon
well.
in their green bean casserole, you're not doing it right.
This is new information.
It's like
for
a
me.
Big Mac without the
Bacon?
secret sauce. Seriously.
And it's
Like-
just a hamburger at that point.
Yeah, exactly. At that point, it's just a bunch of cut up green beans and a cream of mushroom
All
soup.
right.
There-
I'm with you. I'm with you.
You
on
gotta have the French onions on it though.
Yes,
that.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
French onions.
Okay.
The bacon. in it,
Otherwise, it's a
kids.
weird soup.
Yeah.
I since being out in Virginia, there's a couple of things that are actually amazing out here. One is this line of grocery stores called Wegmans. They're like, think of like
I've heard about a
Foods.
Wegmans.
Whole Foods, but it's up its own ass even further than Whole Foods.
Yeah.
And it's actually really, really
Yeah,
good.
I've heard
It's a
people go
little
on
premium,
and
but
on
damn,
about
it's
the
good.
Wegmans sandwiches or
Dude, they're baller.
beef
And
roast
their
or something.
bakery, man. Oh man, they make the hell out of a birthday cake. But we always get it catered from Wegmans because they'll sell you like the entire Thanksgiving meal for like $100, and it feeds like 10
Nice.
people. So
That's
Nice.
not
so
bad.
damn good, dude. It's great.
That's
Great.
actually not bad at all.
And you
yeah,
don't have
you-
to dick around with like hanging a turkey from a ladder for 4 days or whatever you do.
You're not far from the truth.
It's a
That's-
big ritual.
That's my dad. He was bored. He got touched by the Rona, so he was in quarantine
Dude,
for.
is he okay?
Yeah, it was a scare.
old
He went up to Michigan, and someone he stayed with said, "Hey, by the way, I've got the Rona now." So he literally packed his shit and left. Like he was out in the middle of my grandpa's land, putting together the deer blind. 'Cause, usually this time of year we would have went hunting,
Yeah, right.
and he got a call. And he's like, "Well, shit!" So he just packed the stuff and left. And then he stayed in his bedroom for 14 days, which is a
Damn,
slide
man.
glass door to the back patio. So that's where he constructed our turkey launcher.
Oh, I see.
Maybe I'll
What are
put
you
that
gonna
on the
do when you got
Twitters.
the Rona? You're gonna build a turkey launch.
Yeah, here for all the kids on the Twitterverse, I'm gonna post a picture of the turkey launcher.
Damn
So
straight.
Hey, just tweet out these potatoes. No text.
okay, well I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna take a screenshot of the screen and do it even better. Here we go.
Smashed
No
potato.
context. Done. Oh my god, are we talking about video games yet? Like we're off the rails, boys.
No, I mean we're
Sorry.
heading up for lost time, man. This is
Yeah, we really are.
podcast we never
That's
got
my
to
fault.
have.
I've been in a mood, so
No, we're good. We're good.
I think
baby.
we're all
back.
kind of.
I'm getting antsy over here.
Yeah.
I actually missed the podcast. It was nice to have some time off, but I can only hold it in for so long before I have to
It's
go
true.
on video game banter. So on that note, let's talk about what the hell we're playing or any nerdy pickups that you've had. Sonic Boom, tee us off. What you been up to?
So my son had his birthday. He's 5 now,
Happy
and
birthday,
yeah, it's great.
the Cinco.
He's been kind of a dick lately, so he doesn't deserve his toys. I'll never say that to his face. He hasn't been in school, so all that pent up.
We're going hard tonight, boys.
Oh man, yeah.
Gloves are off. Damn.
Yeah, he hasn't been in school for a couple weeks, and that's just kind of festering. So, anyway, to what we got him Lego Mario Legos.
Oh yeah, I
And-
saw that on the Twitters. Yeah.
Yeah, like so it's $60 for the base set. And I went on a rant a while ago about how you can't get the base set because the base set's the only way to get Mario.
Yeah.
And he's
it's
not
true.
he's not a typical Lego. You have to like Bluetooth connect him to your phone and update him. Back in my day, you didn't update your Legos, you just built them. So
Even the instructions are digital too, aren't they?
Yeah, you have to do it on your phone, which at first I was like Old Man River, like back in my day, we had step by step. And then
That's
you
right.
stepped on it and we're like, ah. But I've come around. That thing is genius because he's super smart. Like, you put him on the little QR codes and he knows, oh, you hit a coin block or you hit a Goomba or whatever. But also he senses color. My son figured this out because we did a Lego birthday. And like
Senses color.
so we'll try it.
Yeah.
So I
Honk.
guess we can
There we
just...
go. We're back. Technical errors. That's how we're bringing it back.
All right, yeah. So for anyone listening, we just dropped the whole damn podcast for an hour, fumbling with our internets and bullshit. So
yeah, technology's hard. Legos.
napkins.
Yeah, napkins. So Mario is super smart. Like he's got a little sensor on the bottom that tells you where he's at.
Yeah.
And the kid was dragging it across these Lego themed napkins because he did a Lego party.
Okay.
And when he hit the red Lego, Mario sounded like he's on fire. He read the blue Lego, he's underwater, and like the
That's so badass.
little
dude.
digital screen on the front of him either turns to fire or lava or yellow sand, etc., etc. Green's grass. So it's a super smart toy.
That is so bad. Because
yeah.
don't the bricks come with like little QR like stickers that you put on the different? Is
Yeah.
that how it works?
Well, it's a little like small Lego that you put on top of like a Goomba or a Cheep Cheep or a Chomp Chomp or whatever, and when you bash Mario on top of the Goomba, it makes a coin sound, or Bowser Jr. is one of them. And if you hit in the little app on the phone, it'll show you, oh, he's got 5 hearts. So you have to smash him 5 times. And once you do, you get coins in the little Bowser Jr.'s, dead or whatever. And then when you're done, which is you start, well, I'm doing a lot of air quotes. You can't see this, but you start by coming out of a warp pipe. That's its own QR code. And then you go and you hit your coin cubes or your stars or your Goombas, and then you hit the flag to end. Well, the phone will record all that and it'll say, okay, you traveled on 3 green bricks and 2 red. You got this many coins. These are the guys you stomped on, and this is how many coins you got. Like it records it, and then you can load that up to the Nintendo Mario servers and save it as like a little level, and you can take a picture of it and submit it. So it's a smart toy. I was like, man, for $60, you're getting a steal of a deal.
I didn't know about that like Lego integration with their website and everything. That's pretty sweet.
Well, it's all through the app, but yeah, it's bonkers.
That's badass.
So yeah, that's my nerdy pickups.
That's something I got my nephew for Christmas, so it's good to hear that it's cool. I watched a short video on it, but it's not. It sounds like it's like way more robust than even I knew. So that's really cool. And then they have don't they have like 5 to 6 sets to go?
Oh, they got a ton, man. Like I'm ready to throw down another couple hundred for this kid because like the Bowser set's different. The Boo's a whole set. There's a Chain Chomp. There's like every like main character has its own set. Pretty much.
And they have a bunch of mystery bags for the figures too, I believe.
Yeah,
which is badass.
Yeah, that's kind of infuriating because if you want to get like your bullet bills and your Eep Cheeps and your Boos and all that, it's like, well, go spend $6 a pop and then hopefully you get the one you want.
Or you can do what I did and go feel it out one by one. Look like a fucking crazy 40-year-old man in the corner.
I tried to do that with the new minifigs for Scrooge McDuck and it just didn't work out.
I did it for Harry Potter and I nailed all of them except I kept on getting who the hell was it? I couldn't feel out Luna Lovegood. Luna Hidegood too, because I couldn't find that. You can find that damn girl.
Nice.
I only had to eBay her. Anyway, so that's cool.
Yeah, I might have to do that.
How about nerdy pickups for you, Greg? We'll move on to what we're playing here in a second. But any nerdy pickups for you, Greg? Nerd.
I got that Mario 35 edition Game & Watch thing, the little handheld.
Oh damn! Ooh. I tried to get it. I was having problems.
It's pretty sweet. That thing is smaller than I expected. I was like, whoa, this thing's tiny, but it looks good. Like the screen on it's nice and
it's backlit, right? I mean, it's still pretty modern. So
yeah, it looks great. It's just rechargeable USB-C. It's pretty cool. It's got Mario 1 and Lost Levels on it, and Ball.
That is awesome. Game and Watch ball. For some reason, the form factor, just like the size of it, reminded me of the. I don't know if you guys ever saw this, the Game Boy Micro. Did you ever see those things?
Hmm.
Game
Did I?
Boy Micro. They
Yeah,
were
yeah,
very
yeah,
limited run, and I think
yeah,
they came out like in maybe 2003 to 4-ish, somewhere in there.
yeah.
Damn things were
I
tiny.
wanted one.
Yeah. Okay. It was like, think of a Game Boy Advance cartridge, double the size. That's how big the thing was.
Yeah, it was
Super tiny.
super, super tiny. Badass though. So that's cool. Yeah, I tried to get one of those, the Mario Game and Watch deal, but I was having flashbacks trying to get a damn PS5 because I was at Best Buy and I just couldn't. For some reason, it was just stuck in my car, and then it wasn't there. Then it was. I was like, screw this. Life's too short to be messing around with this damn checkout cart at Best Buy.
Oh, speaking of carts, because people are having all kinds of issues with Walmart with their their trickle of PS5s, and everyone was tired of that damn dog they
Yeah.
kept getting when they go to check out.
There's dogs at Walmart too. I
Yeah.
kept getting the dogs at Amazon. Damn, those dogs really ease the blow, you know?
No, they don't. They just
Waffles.
infuriating.
Corgi. Yeah, screw those dogs. Screw them dogs. Actually, I didn't have this on the news, but like I have seen various trickles of next gen consoles being available, but it seems like they're in and out burger like super quick. Same with
Yeah,
Xboxes.
I see them pop up a lot on Twitter.
Yeah, it's like literally when they're done with a batch, it's like, all right, put it up. So
We have 10 to sell for the entire continental US.
yeah. And then
Fight
watch
that up.
Walmart's website just cripple in
Yeah.
pain.
And it's dog pound time.
Yeah.
Let me think. Nerdy pickups for me. Nothing super of note. For some stupid reason, I'm still buying video games that I have no intention of playing anytime soon. I got
That sounds
Sakuna.
intelligent.
Yeah, I know. It's a freaking problem. I got Sakuna of Rice and Ruin, which some of
I've
them are
heard
gonna
Bless
love.
you.
good things about that.
Thank you. I haven't played it yet, but it kind of reminded me of like Muramasa Demon Blade
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something like that. It's like a side
Isn't
scroller
it
beat 'em up, but then there's farming in
farming?
between.
Yeah, yeah. It's one I've seen a lot of talk on Easy Allies about. Like it's been like at like trade shows for like 3-4 years. Like it
Oh,
just
is that
keeps getting
right?
shown. Yeah,
I
but
saw
yeah,
it on Twitter like maybe 3 months ago. It's just kind of one of those games I saw and I was like, I don't know nothing about this. I'm gonna pre-order this right now. So I did, and I kind of forgot it. And the timing is great because it came out like the same week PS5 did. So I was like, okay, I might never see you again, but glad you're here with me. So that was my only nerdy pickup. So Sonic Boom, what have you been playing, brother?
Oh man. Well, we'll start with what I've already completed. Call of Duty. I've never played
The
a
Calls
Call
of
of
the
Duty
Duty.
and forgotten about it so quick. Like I
Really?
have not touched it since I beat it. Like it was probably the worst $70 I've spent on a video game in a long time. Like
Really?
yeah, like the campaign was super short, unfortunately.
I've
short
heard
we
it's real
talking?
short.
Yeah, like it had some like weird side missions you could do, and I did all those, but like you polish that thing off in 5-6 hours. Um,
The
you
sweet
know,
spot, right?
yeah, I mean for dad it's like great, but it felt like a lot like the last Gears where it's like, all right, let's wait, that's it. I feel like
Hmm.
I have a whole nother act to go. Like it was
Hmm.
that short. I don't know what ending I got because I guess there's two different endings depending on what you do with what's the level called, Greg? You might have to help me. Breakthrough? Is that the level they call it? There's a level where they do some Cold War stuff and they do some things. I won't spoil it, but
Yeah, I've not gotten far. I think I've done like the first mission. So
all right. Well,
yeah, yeah.
it goes where Cold War goes, some trippy stuff and it does some things. It's interesting, but fortunately it's short. Like I heard Giant Bomb talk about this, but Woods and Mason is just like Beavis and Butthead. They're a couple of chuckleheads off doing their own thing, and it's just like,
That sounds
really, that's what
awesome.
like you and Robert Redford are like palling around most of the time, and then those two knuckleheads are doing whatever in Guatemala or whatever bullshit. So
I'm
so
gonna be
yeah,
honest, you're selling this game to me right now.
and then multiplayer. It's not for me. It's too slow compared to Modern Warfare. I don't like any of the guns. It feels like you're running through molasses. There's only like 5 or 6 maps. It's not.
That's
Modern
so
Warfare
funny.
really set the bar again, like the last Modern Warfare did back in
That's,
10 years ago or whatever. So
That's so funny because I played it. I'm like, hey, I feel this multiplayer. This feels good to me.
Yeah, I've only
But
seen
that's
videos.
probably why if it's slower.
yeah. So
Can I ask one question?
Yeah.
Just kind of a vertical slice. I had not touched Call of Duty in a really long time, but I picked up last year's iteration. Was that last year? And I think it was just called Call of Duty.
it's just called Modern Warfare. Yeah.
Modern Warfare. Okay, Modern Warfare. And that one, like in the community of Call of Duty, is that considered a good Call of Duty?
I would say yes, because it's got your multiplayer and it's also got Warzone attached to it, which those two sync together. So whatever progress you make in Warzone or multiplayer, you can use vice versa. So whatever gun you level up, you could take into multiplayer or warfare. Same with your operators. Whoever you have unlocked, whether you got Ghost or the chick or the dude or whatever. There's like 40 operators now. It's crazy now that they got Black Ops in there. But it's all intermingled, and then Black Ops is supposed to be integrated here soon too. So
I really dug the campaign of last year's Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Personally.
it
I was like really
so
surprised
good.
how good it was. I thought it was awesome.
So let's see. Assassin's Creed. I've been playing that.
Muffins.
I've been off eating shrooms and tripping and
Right.
going on Vision. Oh, I rode a wolf. Yes, I bought the
Rode a
wolf. I was like, "Here's my $8, please, and thank you." And I got the pigeon.
Nice.
Damn
My kids
nice.
love
The
love
pigeon,
pigeons,
yeah.
so I got the pigeon. My kid is always like, "Daddy, did you play the pigeon game last night?"
The pigeon game.
Wait,
Yes,
no, I
son.
didn't. Yeah, yes, son.
I
He's like,
am
"Are
a
you winning,
pigeon
Dad?"
now, Megan.
He's like, "Daddy, you must be winning then." I'm like, "Yes, I am." I'm riding a wolf with a pigeon. Absolutely.
It's awesome.
So that game is interesting. I was thinking about it today because I wanted to like word it in a way that it's like the third in a trilogy, because you had Origins and then Odyssey,
Uh-huh.
and those were like two peas in a pod. And this one is similar, but you don't have that like loot grind that you had in the last one, and it's not dependent on gear as much. It's like, dependent on your tree and how you want to play and how you level up, put your skill points. But it feels like Dark Souls
Now you have
2.
my attention. Now you have
It's
my
like Dark
attention.
Souls 2, how it's like this weird like step kid. It's good, but it's different, in a
Gotcha.
weird. It's not bad different. It's just different.
Sure.
Like,
Not
I'm not
bad
really.
to change it up, but
No, I mean, I'm not sold on the story. It's like, all right, I didn't like how things were going in Norway, so I left, and then I instantly start pillaging and burning, these little huts and churches.
So I had this moment in that game where I was like, wait a minute, are we just like
Are we the bad guys?
bad guys in this?
Oh, horribly.
Like,
Yeah, your
there's
settlement's
no-
like, I need more resources. Well, there's a Friar Tuck up the road. Go
Yeah.
take his shit.
burn
Like,
him alive.
I know it's gonna end up being there's like Templars around stuff, but all these people aren't Templars.
Oh man, those
There's
guys
just
are
all these
jerks.
monks and stuff like at this church praying. And you're like, hey, it's me. Give me your gold.
Yeah. Which when I took a medieval history class, and it really didn't touch much on the Nords, but it really wasn't so much an invasion, it was a migration. So I think they're getting kind of a bad rap of just showing up in England and instantly pillaging and burning. Sure, it happened, but
That's
come on,
called
it wasn't-
creative freedom, Sonic Boom. Creative
Oh,
freedom.
I'm sorry.
You know what I mean?
yeah, there was that disclaimer before I played the game. I forgot.
Freedom.
Yeah.
We took some liberties.
Yeah.
So you might be burning some people.
So yeah, it's still good. I mean, there's still like, I think like the meat and potato of this game is when you're just off wandering around and you find this, this quest where you're supposed to help a crazy cat lady,
Yeah.
or this kid that wants his house not to smell like poop because his dad stores boxes of poop in the house.
What?
The infamous poop quest.
I did that one.
You did it.
Poop
Awesome.
quest.
It's so good.
I
Yeah, there's a
died the
poop
first
quest.
time because I couldn't find one of those boxes.
He died from the
What
poop.
the hell?
Yeah,
It
go look.
stank real bad.
Yeah, it's good. It's just like that's what makes those games shine, I think, and that's what I thought was really
Yeah.
good about the last couple was when you're just off doing the side stuff. Like the main story is, it's not hooking me. It's like, all right, I got to build a settlement, and yeah. Oh, I'm assassin too. The assassins just kind of show up with your homeboy, but like, here, try on this blade. And you're like, but I don't want a blade. And they're like, just try it. And then that's like kind of the extent of it. All the orders here, but we're not going to tell you much about them either. So I don't
You
know.
had me at Poop Quest.
Yeah, so it feels a little lost, but it's good. The other thing I've been trying to do is play Destiny, but with my Internet Simulator 2020 just sandbagging me. It's been hard to do anything in that game, really. But I don't know if I like the new expansion or not. The only reason I'm really playing is because I want to do the raid, and you have to grind the grindy grinds to level up and get ready for said raid. Because that's
That
where the
sounds
game.
not fun.
No, because it's been the same thing. It's all right. New expansion, your level cap goes up, and to raise that level cap, you have to play the same stuff that you've been playing for the last 5.5 years, 6 years. And oh, by the way, they took 45% of that stuff out, so it's real thin. Like you play a lot of the same stuff that you've been doing. I'm just kind of over leveling in Destiny. It's just not fun. It's not entertaining.
Maybe you're just over Destiny now.
I'm the worst. I am the
Are we
worst
there?
Destiny fan. I will bag on that game, but then the next minute I'm like, it's so good. I put 20 hours into it last night. So,
Speaking
like
of which, are you still playing Genshin Impact, by the way?
no.
Off a cliff? Okay.
No, that was like deleted the next day.
Goodbye.
Hard.
Add Apple stuff.
Which I have nothing.
Fine.
Yeah, I have nothing against the game. It's just I don't know. Maybe it ran its course real quick.
Yeah, you got what you
happens.
wanted out of it.
But yeah, Destiny. It's another season with a new MacGuffin that you got to level up by doing the new activity, which is an inch thin, and I don't. It's just they were better with Activision. They were better when they had Vicarious Visions, doing some of the content for them, so they could focus on story and content. So yeah,
God bless all you Destiny fans, because I don't know how you still do it.
that is you go to the Destiny Reddit and it's just flip flop. Like week 1, people are just dogging on it like this is blah blah blah, which I totally am in that camp. But then the second the raid comes out, oh my god, it's the second coming of Jesus Cristo, and yeah,
I think it was Jason Schreier who had the best quote about Destiny. It is that Destiny is a game where people travel through space and complain about Destiny.
it's true.
And it's so perfect.
The Destiny community changes their minds like women changes their clothes. It's just constant. But then the streamers are always just bungo kiss butts. They're just constantly licking their boots and saying, "I like this." Like they're always afraid to be critical of Bungie. That's what burns me anytime I try to watch a stream on Twitch. Is they're just like, "This is fine." I'm like, "No, clearly it's not." But I digress.
Meme of the dog in the burning house.
Yep.
What's happening?
Yeah. For the show, I was playing some Tetris Effect. That's always cool. That's a great game to test HDR. Like when I first started playing that game,
it's fantastic.
I was like, this game's great. Like, let me go fiddle with the settings because it's Tetris. And I'm bad at it. So I was like, let's go play with the settings and change these controls up. And I'm like, oh, HDR is turned off. Okay. So I turn it on, and all of a sudden I just had a seizure from the colors. It was great.
Foaming
See,
at the
okay,
mouth.
that's really weird. Because mine looks great with it off, and then I turn it on, and everything gets super washed out.
Really?
Dude.
And I'm like, what? Like, I just assumed like some of the game was like acted up. But
Are you on the 5 or the X?
The X. Yeah.
Just try running your HDR thing again.
Yeah. I mean,
maybe.
Like every other game looks good HDR. Like it looks like HDR when it's on, like just normal. But then if
you're on a B6, right? Or
yeah,
B?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
that's weird.
Someday I'm going to go to Greg's house and play with his television calibration. Because he got an OLED. Like maybe how long have you had that OLED? Like a year, maybe a year and a half.
Yeah, getting about a year. I
And
think it was January.
I think like even like the first week you had it, you're like, what are your settings?
Yeah, no.
I feel like I'm not seeing what I'm supposed to see.
Yeah, like yeah. Me and HDR, we go ways back.
Yeah, dude, HDR calibration is a bitch. It's such a pain in the ass.
Like I've got it where I feel like it looks good. Where it's like, oh, when HDR turns on, I'm like, okay, that looks better.
Yeah.
That's how it should be, because
So,
I've
yeah.
followed a number of guides that like, "This is what you need to do for blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "That looks like cheeks." That's like
Yeah,
brown
like,
and yellow or s
You don't
my
like
old
brown and yellow?
LG TV that was not an OLED, like, the HDR on that was terrible. Like, and it like, I could never get it to look, it would just always super, like, dark and washed out, and it was
Yeah.
like, "No, this is terrible." Like, I just wrote that off as that TV, but yeah, like this, I mean, it doesn't, yeah, it looks a little better, but the way some people talk about it, I'm like, "What am I missing here?"
Cray cray. I feel like when I play a game that is really optimized for HDR, like it is, oh man, it's like a whole nother freaking game, honestly. But
Hmm.
it's not like every game is that example. I'm trying to think. The first game that really did it to me, I know I always say this, but the Resident Evil games optimize HDR really well. One
Hmm.
game that didn't was Red Dead 2. At least I don't know if they've
I
patched
remember
it
hearing
since,
about
but when
that.
it first came out, it looked way better with HDR off, and I've
Yeah,
heard
well, it was a
that
fake,
they
it
did
was like a
not. Yeah,
fake
right,
H
right. They
it was a
didn't.
f
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So, but I've
Okay,
heard
so
Gears looks really good in HDR.
Yeah, Gears is beautiful. Which
update. I've just
Yeah.
started the game over here on my TV. I
Yeah,
turn it on and the HDR comes on, like the
okay.
little tag in my
Mhm.
on my TV. So it says it's an
Uh,
HDR.
is anything feeding it? Like, do you have your console on, or is it just your
Yeah.
television?
No, yeah, like I turn on Tetris Effect and
Oh,
then
okay,
it
okay.
pops on and goes, "Oh, okay, switching to HDR."
Well,
But
Yeah,
then in
that's
the
your
options in Tetris Effect, if I go to HDR on, it looks real weird and gross.
that's weird.
something's going on, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm gonna
Well,
have to walk you through this at one point
Yeah.
because
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
when
first,
HD is on, it is on.
do a disk repair on your hard drive. Let's start there. Um,
Have you tried unplugging and
No,
plugging it back
yeah.
in?
Yeah, don't put it in rest mode. Oh, wait. That's a different box.
that's that giant white up
Which
its own
Space
ass.
fan?
you guys haven't had any problems with your PS5s, right?
Let's have this conversation, Greg.
Oh,
We
no.
need to have
Yeah,
it.
let's do it.
How many let's go
Yeah,
over
how
under.
many
Let's see
crashes have you
how many
had?
crashes do you think you've had?
I actually know for a fact how many I've had because I was keeping track of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
which is funny because up until like 3 days ago, I had one single crash, and it was on Astro, and it was just this, random. Luckily, at least for me, when crashes happen, they just boots you back to home, and you just jump right in, and it's not
Yeah.
really
That's
a thing.
acceptable. Games, I mean,
Yeah.
Um,
games did that in the X, so
so it's
yeah.
not like it shuts power off and you're try to turn it on and doesn't respond sort of thing or some freak out moment. But so then Demon Souls had an update recently, like in the last 5 days, I think. And right when it updated, I hadn't crashed at all in Demon Souls, and then I crashed 3 times in like 30 minutes
Oof.
in Demon Souls. But it was in one particular spot on level 3-1, and for whatever reason, I haven't had any crashes since. So I've had 4 altogether, and I think 3 of them, like even if I went back to that spot, I'm pretty sure I could force a crash. I don't know what the hell it is about this spot, but anyway, I've had
Well,
4
no,
crashes altogether.
that's intentional though. That the developers put that in there because that
Creative
part of the level
freedom.
wasn't very hard, so they wanted to make it challenging.
So they want to boot you back to the menu screen. So
Yeah.
I've had 4. So I feel actually kind of lucky because
Oh, 4. No, I've
What?
you do 4 in like an hour.
not that, but
Overall.
since I've owned it, I've probably had 10 at least.
Yeah. Life's
Uh,
rough, man. I've heard that if you close the app after if you're not playing a game, close the app. I still use rest mode all day,
Oh
every
yeah. Yeah,
day. So I
I've
haven't,
used rest mode the whole time.
but I've heard if you close the app, you can get around it that way for whatever reason. They've had, I think, 2 system updates since launch. I think they're going to continue to iron out kinks on this damn thing. I'm loving my PS5, but I think it's pretty well known. It's pretty buggy at the moment with the crash factor. I've heard that like the queue problem apparently there's a way around that too. I never saw that issue. Did you ever have the queue issue?
No, I saw, the first day, like right unboxing it and downloading it, it was like my first 3 downloads, like it was like download failed. And I was like, what? And then I clicked them again, and they went, and that was it. But
Hmm.
nothing like some people are having.
Yeah, I think part of the reason I never encountered the queue issue is because I had a hard disk to actually download the game. So I think I heard that servers were just being pounded on release, and it was initiating some weird ass queue problem. But anyway, I never had that. Well, that's my glitch story. I guess I've had it better than many, because it's definitely not a few people that have been experiencing it. So at least it's still working though.
It's good. Didn't get bricked. Was it
Nope.
games? Was it GameStop saying all 5 of theirs bricked?
What?
Yeah, wasn't GameSpot saying like all their review units bricked or?
I have not heard that. Jesus, you're making me nervous. Let's change the topic. God.
Yeah, that's enough about me. What I've been playing. So let's move on.
No, yeah, good. Greg, what are you playing?
Oh boy, since last we met, Astro's Playroom, done, platinum,
Yep,
in the bank.
saw that. Damn good. Is it still on your console, or are you gonna delete
I've
it?
still got it on there.
Yeah.
It's a good showpiece for the controller. If we ever get to a point where like people are coming over to my house
Yeah.
again.
If this ever
Like,
ends,
yeah,
I see anyone again ever.
yeah. Spider-Man Miles Morales beat. Still got platinum cleanup to do.
Holy shit, you beat it?
Yeah.
I guess it's
Yeah.
not huge, but
No, it's not that long at all.
damn.
So yeah, that's done. Great. I know there's people here that disagree, but I think those two games are the best portrayals of Spider-Man that is not in a comic book.
Damn.
Boom.
Big words. I haven't played it yet, so I have no opinion.
Yeah.
I played a tiny bit, but I'm saving it up.
Yeah. You still think you should play that remaster of the first one first.
I should, but I'm a terrible human, so I played enough of Miles, and I was like, damn, this gameplay flows like butter. I
Yeah.
love this.
I mean, it does too on
And
the original.
yeah.
Honestly, it doesn't feel much different aside from a couple powers.
Oh, for real? Well, I thought the game and movement looked really good, and I didn't switch over to performance mode, but I was pretty damn impressed with the rays traced and all that. Honestly, what really draws me to it is Miles himself. I really love his character. I really, really like his character.
Yeah, he's like every character in that game is really well done. It like for introducing mostly a whole new cast, it's great. So
And they didn't change the character models for anyone else except for Peter, right?
not that I'm aware of, no.
That's so
There's-
weird.
There's very yeah, I saw him. I was like, I died a little inside. But yeah. There are very few. I'm trying to think of people that you see that were in the first one. Obviously, Miles is the same. In the post-credit scene, you see a couple characters that were in the first game, and they look the same. So, yeah.
Remind me again where the whole community is on the new face, because without having any context, side by side, I think the new face looks awesome. Way better, in my opinion.
I mean, fidelity's better for sure.
I just like the look of him better, but
Yeah.
again, I know some people
I-
had some issues with how young he looks or something.
yeah,
but
it's to me, it's more of an age thing, and just more of I got attached to that one.
Yeah.
Like, if I came in fresh
can
to that
handle
one, it'd be like, oh, whatever. It's just weird to change it, in my opinion. But you know,
Yeah. It's like
You
how
gotta
they
do what you
changed
gotta do.
April and the second Ninja Turtles were supposed to just go along with that. Hell no.
I know. What's up with that?
The hell?
Nah, the actress is just pissy about pay. That's all.
That's
There
right.
you go.
Yeah.
There you go. There's your
Okay.
Ninja Turtles minute.
but okay, Spider-Man done, platinum still in the works. Demon Souls done, platinum ain't gonna touch it.
Not gonna touch it. You're not gonna join me
No
in
way.
putting your balls in a vice and just seeing
No,
how tight
that
you can
is
get it.
Not for me, for sure.
Cool. Well, I might need your help when I do my platinum run. So
Okay, yeah, I'm down to help.
if you get a random text from me, just livid,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you know what's going down.
Yeah, if it's in the hours I'm awake, I'll help you out.
You'll get like 30 texts. It'll be like a
yeah. 3
journal
a.m.
of
I'm like,
my descension into
I
madness.
can get you in the morning. Yeah.
Can you bail me out
Yeah.
of jail?
Yeah.
Got so pissed at Demon Souls.
Also and then lots of time with Assassin's Creed, probably like 20 hours or so.
Damn, you've been busy, bro.
Yeah, lots of time with Yakuza Like a Dragon, probably about 20 hours or so.
Have you run into any grinding on that? I heard the amount of grinding you have to put into that for the last boss or the last part of the game is just grueling.
Really? No, I don't feel like I'm anywhere close to that point of near the last boss, but no, it's been, I would say, kind of too easy at points. Like, I don't know. We'll have to see though. That game just keeps opening up. Like I've been playing it for 20 hours and they're like, here's a job system now. Anyone can change a job. And I'm like, oh
Nice.
geez, okay.
Go drive a forklift.
And then it's like,
It's a
okay.
forklifting job.
Yeah. And then it's like, oh, here is a crazy detailed, in-depth business management simulator where you gotta watch your profits and change your investments and stuff. And I'm like, what is this game?
Speaking of crazy detail, isn't there some like amazing bread physics in that game or something? I saw somebody upload like a video of a guy eating a piece of bread in that game, and it was the most beautiful bread bite I've ever seen.
Beautiful bread bite.
I have not witnessed this.
You'll know it when you see it. You'll be like, "Oh my god, that bread looks
Yeah.
delicious and real."
Okay.
I was like, "Wow."
I'll keep an eye out for sure.
Yeah, I think they were just saying like, okay, Like a Dragon, like it's not, we wouldn't consider it a looker, but then they went like above and beyond on this bread CG. So it's like,
that's
what's
so
going
funny.
on?
That's so funny. That game, oh, it is just, it knows what it is and it just goes for it. It's so good. It's just so out, like one of your first summons you can summon is like a crawdad. And it just
What?
it just like, and then a whole bunch of them come and pinch people. Yeah. And then like,
Oh god,
one of them
play
is
this game.
like a chicken. It's the
Nice.
I think I
craziest
saw the
stuff.
There we
video
go.
of that.
Yeah.
All right, now you're speaking my
Firing it
language.
into people.
Yeah. It is. I mean, it is so like, and it walks this line so well. Like, you could just be doing the dumbest, most hilarious stuff, and then like take this turn, and I'm like, oh, that was like really serious and kind of heartfelt, and then just zigzag back on to the crazy side, and you're like, oh,
Yeah,
okay. But yeah, super likable cast in that game. Like,
cool,
everyone I've
man.
come across is really cool. Like, it's really got me in. And then,
Can I ask you a completely random question?
yes,
I don't know why this is popping up. Just one quick question on Demon Souls. Have you heard
Yes.
any weird shit in the Nexus? Strange random noises in the Nexus? Like
Not
something
that
that sounds like falling vases or some damn thing. Have you been hearing this?
No, I've not noticed it.
I think you're just tripping.
I'm tripping balls.
You think you've had too much smashed potatoes?
No. I've had a smattering of smashed potatoes, but I'm telling you, there's this rumor going around on the Demon Souls noises, and someone is saying that it is the sound of Metal Gear Rex. I know, tinfoil hat time.
Oh my god.
I'm serious.
No.
Blue Point is developing Metal Gear Solid.
No,
guys,
don't.
and
You
it's-
are
And
reaching.
it's gonna burst out in the Nexus of Demon
You
Souls.
went to the toilet all and got those little, claw arms, and you were just reaching
Okay.
for just anything.
Sonic Boom, pizza bet. Bet me a pizza.
Absolutely.
Okay, great. Pizza bet. Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm good.
Hands shooken.
Well, we will. We'll sign it off on Twitter. We'll sign the contract on Twitter. But okay.
Done.
Sorry, I completely interrupted Greg. You're playing Yakuza Like a
No,
Dragon.
you're fine.
And then you're playing. Man, you've been
I-
busy.
Yeah,
Putting in the hours, boy.
Love
it.
I probably played about 4 hours of Immortals Phoenix Rising today.
Oh yeah, that did come
And-
out.
Yeah, it kind of came out of nowhere for me. I was like, "Oh, is that out now?" And I was like, "Well, I guess I'll."
Because you were talking that up
Yeah,
a few weeks
it
ago.
is so my game. It is so good. I really like it. It is really a good mash of a really good smash of uh
Smattering.
yes, that's what I was looking for. It's a good smattering of Assassin's Creed and Breath of the Wild.
Hmm.
Like it is like it's got like cool little puzzles everywhere that you're doing and just interesting things in the distance. You're like, well, I gotta go over there and find out what that is, and you're gotta get your stamina up so you can climb these high things, and it's really good. It runs great. It's got performance mode. It's the default. It's 60 FPS, easy.
You on X with that one?
Yep, yep, yeah.
There
And
you
yeah,
go.
yeah, it's good. And then just little dabbles in like Dirt 5. That's been pretty fun.
Yeah, that's one game I thought I was gonna buy like day one, just because of all the stuff we saw, and then day one came, and I just was overloaded with Call of Duties and Destinies and Assassin's Creeds and Tetris, and
Yeah, yeah.
so
I always like to have like a racing game in my back pocket just for like
Totally.
chilling out. And
yeah,
it
Totally.
started off, I was like, oh, okay, Forza. I've got
yeah,
Horizon on here, and I downloaded it. I was like, man, I've kind of done a lot of the stuff I want to do in this game. I played,
but it's so good. It's such
yeah,
a good
yeah.
game.
I
Oh
think
god,
it
you play that
says,
and you're just like, God, this is just so good. Like,
yeah,
I don't need to buy another one. This is just a scratch on that itch.
I think my game clock on that is like 5 days or something. Like it's
Nice.
crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Speak-
So I was like, okay, maybe I should get something else. Try this out. But yeah, yeah, it's good. It's good in arcade. I like it. It's not like I definitely prefer more arcadey. Like I like how it controls. But
Speaking of download, side tangent. A lot of people were making a stink about the size of the hard drives and how small they were. Like, I don't think they're that small. Like, I've got a ton
I
of
mean,
stuff downloaded, like big stuff. I got Gears, I got Master Chief Collection, I've got Destiny, Grand Theft Auto, um, the last two Call of Duties in Warzone,
Damn.
and Valhalla, Control, Gears Tactics. I mean, I've got like 20 plus games on this thing, and it's barely full. Like, that is 20 like solid games that are just time sinks. Like, if you need more than that, like, I don't know what you're doing. Like,
bro,
it's just,
I feel so cramped all the time.
I just,
Yeah,
I'm
I
looking
don't.
at my hard drive. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm good. Like, I don't, and these are huge. Some of these are huge games. Like, like a lot of people aren't playing more than one of these at a time. So
yeah.
I don't think the size issue is
I
like
will
all it's
say,
cracked up to be.
I was able to get more on there than I expected to.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. Like I was going in like, all right, it's gonna be like 3-4 games at a time. Just gonna have to deal with it. But no, it's like, oh no, I've got quite a
Yeah.
few
I've
on
kept
here.
downloading and it hasn't said, hey, do you want to actually transfer this to your external yet? Like, the only game I have on my external is Titanfall 2
Hmm.
because I knew that wasn't optimized yet. So I was like, well,
Yeah.
that can just live
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah. I've shifted a couple things like Watch Dogs. I was like, okay, it's gonna be a while before I get to that. So I shifted that off the fridge, but
I have a stupid question.
okay.
Yes.
Can the X play off an external hard drive for X games?
For X
Not X.
games, no.
No.
Okay. Okay.
You can
But
play old games on off the
yeah.
external.
Right.
all the
right.
all backwards compatibility games and anything that's not X enhanced. If you play it off the hard drive, you're going to just be playing the 1X version or 1S
Right.
version.
Yeah. That's what I would have expected.
Yeah.
But
So
cool. So what I'm hearing is it's not the size that matters. It's how you use it on the hard drive.
absolutely,
Yeah.
100%.
They were right all along.
But Matt, what have you been playing?
Yeah, what about me? Well, I've been playing Dirt 5. I did pick that up. I had my eye on that for a while. Graphics won't melt your eyeballs per se, but I think it's a pretty game. And what it is fun. I can like really see the DNA of Evolution Studios in there. They have kind of
Yeah.
like, the point-based event progression system. With a lot of customizable options on your car and whatever. But yeah, I really dig it. I'm gonna play it through all the way. I'm gonna go all the way on that one. And of course, Evolution Studios, former MotorStorm and Drive Club team, which I really love. Apparently, they also made Onrush, which I have, but I never played. Go me. But apparently, they used the Onrush engine for Dirt 5. So, but I think it's a pretty game. And like I said, super fun. Super fun. I did finish Astro's Playroom, got the platinum, and damn game just charms your socks off to the end. Really loved the ending boss. I just thought that was like a great showcase for all things PlayStation, and the DualSense is just a great display of what's new on that controller and why it's gonna make games different. I really, really dug it. Demon Souls. I'm on the Demon Souls. I'm right there at the end. I can
I'm
beat.
on the Demon Souls, eh? Like what?
I'm on the Demon Souls. Eh?
Where'd that Canadian accent come from?
I don't know. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm like right at the ending boss, King Allant, and I fought him once last night, and I just couldn't. I didn't have it in me to do it all last night. Because this asshole
A boss that D-levels
he
you
levels
is
you
the
in
biggest
mid-fight.
kick in the teeth you can
Oh
have.
my god! So he literally yanked 3 levels clear out my ass. I'm like, you're a jackass, dude. I'm done with this game for now. So, but yeah, it's like a stellar rebirth for Demon Souls, and it's cool because I think a lot of people are playing it now, had never played it to begin with, and it makes me appreciate FromSoft and how they've iterated on their gameplay since then and improved on their formula. Like freaking Sekiro and Bloodborne are, I love where they're going with their formula. But it's awesome to revisit Demon Souls, and I really think going back, like it just tells you how amazing that formula was and why that was like the birth of the Soulsborne genre that it continues to influence games. And 10 years later, it's awesome. It's an awesome game. What else? I've watched my nephew beat Breath of the Wild, and every time I see that game, I'm reminded why it's better than all other games ever. It got me really pumped for Breath of the Wild too.
Have
whenever
I
that
have I
decides to
told
show
you
up.
Yeah,
about
when is?
Immortals Phoenix Rising?
Yeah, I am actually kind
What
of wanting
if
to get that for him.
I told you
Yep.
about a free game you can download on your phone?
Genshin Impact.
Genshin Impact. Get your free 20 rolls now. You could do it right now.
Can I play it on Switch? Is it on Switch? Is Genshin Impact
It's
on Switch?
supposed to be coming to Switch.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he loved Breath of the Wild, so I'm like, I saw Immortal. Damn it, what's it called? Rising, whatever.
Yeah,
I might get him
yeah.
that game, and
It's a terrible
then
name.
Genshin.
It's a terrible name.
It's just
Gods and Monsters was so
it's
much
like
better.
Ubisoft just had a little extra cash. Like, yeah, go make this. Go do this thing.
Yeah. I feel like I read or heard somewhere that it had something to do with a trademark dispute or something.
That happens a lot. It's weird. Like Halo Reach, or no, ODST was supposed to be Halo Ghosts, right? No, Recon.
Yeah, that would make
Yeah, it was
sense.
supposed to be Recon, but then
Ghosts. That would have been a badass name.
yeah, but then Ghost Recon. They were worried about them getting all pissy about it, so they changed the name to ODST. So there you go.
Screw that. Give the title to the king. Come on. Which is Halo.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I've been playing. I am saving up. I'm saving up Miles Morales for my Christmas break. Sort of. It just seems like a nice holiday
It's
game.
a good, cozy Christmas game.
Damn right.
Doesn't it happen during Christmas?
Tree.
Oh,
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So it's nice. It's awesome. It looks real nice. I played like an hour of it, but like I said, I played enough, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go put my nuts in a vice in Demon Souls for 40 hours.
This
I'll see
isn't
you.
brutal enough. I want to be punished.
It's too good.
This is just too easy.
Actually, let me
at the end of that game get hard. I was like, whoa.
in Miles Morales. Oh, that's good.
Mhm,
That's good to know. Looking forward to that. I'm gonna flex for 2 seconds. Demon Souls is not nearly as hard as it used to be for me.
Yeah.
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 I mean, it's
Here's
technically
I'm
what your
wondering.
10th time playing it.
Shut up. No, I like.
Was
Greg
it
was
just
telling me
hard
this
for the
too, like,
time?
you one shot the shit out of this game.
Yeah.
I think I died the first time in a boss fight like halfway through the game. I was like, I just think it's easier to play, and because it really retains the bones of the old game, like they didn't change the AI, the enemy path, all that stuff, which I think was the right call because core fans would
Yeah.
have thrown a fit
Yeah.
otherwise.
Yeah.
But you really see like it's no the bosses don't hold a candle to Bloodborne, not a freaking candle, or
No.
Sekiro. Like neither one of those games. The
Or
bosses are so much
I
better.
would almost say Dark Souls.
Yeah, no,
personally.
I would
Yeah.
too. I would agree. Still love the game, but you know,
Oh,
the
yeah,
bosses
yeah.
are not. They're not like this. I remember in Bloodborne, some of those bosses I would spend hours to
Yeah.
beat,
Yeah.
like literally hours. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm so good at video games. What can I say? God.
Apparently, gosh.
Damn. All right, I'm gonna get into the newsy news because we've been spitting hot fire for a while. I only have two little bits. I kind of want to just hear your thoughts on this. One of them is from today. This is via IGN. EA has announced that Casey Hudson, general manager of BioWare, and Mark Dara, I don't know how to say his name, the executive producer on the upcoming Dragon Age, will both be departing the company. All currently ongoing projects, including Anthem Next Dragon Age, and Mass Effect Legendary Edition remasters among them, will continue as planned, despite the leadership shifts. This is actually Hudson's second departure from BioWare after he first left the company in 2014 and announced a new position at Microsoft in 2015. Hudson had rejoined BioWare in 2017 when the GM at that time, Aaron Flynn, stepped down. And as I said, all BioWare's ongoing projects will continue. That's this kind of came out of nowhere, I
Yeah,
guess.
it's weird that they just are behind the eight ball. Like they just can't get things moving, and I feel like they're constantly under a microscope, and
Yeah.
like they feel like they have to make these announcements to people. Which it's like at this point, just bury your head in work and get it done, and then when it's ready to be shown, show it.
I didn't even consider that. Like, why? That's actually a good idea. Why do companies feel like they have to announce these things as grandiose as they? I don't know, because then you start this fan speculation, or you're already thinking the worst. I don't know.
Well,
Maybe it's good to
for
be
me, it's like
transparent, but
it's a double edged sword. Like they gotta like prove to their investors that they're doing something, and they gotta keep the wheels greased.
yeah.
But at the same time, everyone in the gaming community is just so dang secretive. Like no one wants to show their hand, and it's just infuriating. Like anytime you get developers talking inside baseball, it's like the juiciest just morsel. Like when they had that Todd Hauer, Larry Erb, um, inside Xbox thing for like 20 minutes, they're talking about, the acquisition and the past games, Oblivion, and like Todd Howard said this thing. It's like, well, if you ever came across a longer than normal load time, it's because we were rebooting your Xbox in the background. Like, what? Like, why are we just now figuring this out
Yeah,
15
right.
years later? Like, that is crazy.
Rebooting your Xbox.
Yeah. Yeah, they had the ability to reboot the Xbox's OS in the background while keeping your. All right, maybe I'll just have to stitch that together too. Beep, bop.
Patchwork.
Yeah, this will be a fun editing
So,
tomorrow if I ever get it downloaded.
so Mass Effect. Yeah, I mean, my head goes straight to Andromeda Part 2. Like I'm already assuming the worst with Mass Effect. I'm just give me this
Yeah.
damn Legendary Edition, I
Yeah.
guess,
Let
and
me
I
just play the good ones again.
yeah, can I
That's all
just
I want at this point.
give me more cowbell? That's all I need. So, well, I guess we'll have to see what happens with Mass Effect, but
Yeah.
they booted him out so that they can start on the new Dead Space.
Oh
So,
yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
totally what's
yeah,
gonna happen.
BioWare Dead Space.
that's right. That's right. All right, here's another story. This one's about Halo via Windows Central. In a comment on Reddit, 343 Industries community director Brian Gerard stated that there will be a high-level update on Halo Infinite in the coming weeks. Granted, this story was from a few weeks ago, so I'm like looking at my watch, like thinking any day now I can use that high-level update
Huh.
on Halo. Though apparently the game will not be making an appearance at the Game Awards show. There is a high-level update incoming. I have a whole statement from him, but I guess I'll forego that. But any guesses about what this is and when is this game coming out? Please tell me. When's the game coming out?
I don't think it's going to be as big as we think. I think it'll just be comments on what they've improved the last 6 months. We won't see this game until E3 next year. Like at this
Really?
point, don't show it again until you're ready to show it and it's ready to release. Like because there's no reason to. Like there's no reason this game needs to come out before holiday or be
You
shown.
think the new trailer is gonna like it's gonna start, it's gonna be black, and it's gonna like zoom out, and it's gonna zoom out, and you're like, what is this weird texture? It's gonna zoom out, and it's gonna be like, whoa, it's that Craig guy's face, and it is so
I'm
good
about to
and
say
so
it better be
detailed.
Craig.
And it's just like it keeps
In
zooming out. You're like,
8K.
that is the best video game character I've ever seen in my life.
Craig, you're a beauty.
Craig's a playable character. Yes.
Craig's the play. The whole story shifts around Craig.
Yeah. That's what they did. They're like, well, remember what we did with the Arbiter? Do it with Craig.
Yeah, right. It'll be like a whole demo, and then he looks in the mirror, and you're playing as Craig the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they had to go back to
Awesome,
the
dude.
development. They're like, that's our main character.
Introducing Craig.
Yeah. Big Daddy Phil kicks in the door. He's like, do it.
Yeah.
But sir, do it.
We're playing as Craig. Always has been.
Yeah. Yeah, you've never seen what John looks like under the mask.
Oh no! What a
John,
it
right.
was always Craig.
This dude.
wow.
Wee, wee, wee.
All right, let's move on to a few topics. I guess we can make this somewhat snappy because we've been
Yeah,
for those
who
listening,
knows
our
if this is even
podcast
gonna-
has been dropping by this. We're on Discord right now, and it's just been booting us off every 30 minutes on the dot. So
Yeah, you can
Next
blame
week,
my
I'm bringing a
McDonald's
tape
Wi-Fi.
recorder, and we're gonna cut the
We're-
tape together.
We're better off shouting into an envelope and
Yeah,
mailing it to
yeah,
each other
yeah.
at this point.
that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys options. I have
Okay.
3 topics of conversation. Let's talk about one of them.
Okay.
I got console wars raging on Twitter.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want
It's-
to talk about that?
It's gross. It's disgusting. People are just being a-holes because reasons.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
pass.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay. I guess we're done with that. They're all attacking Digital Foundry now. Poor
Yeah.
guy.
Man,
Either calling him a Sony shill or an Xbox shill. It's like,
yeah, because
Lay off
Xbox
my
paid
boy, man.
Ubisoft to make the PS5 version broken.
What in the hell's
it's
going
funny.
on?
It's funny because like Digital Foundry is the most like fact-based
objective
Yeah.
tech
news
analysis.
thing. Like it's like no, this is just what the readings say. This is what we tested. This is what it is. We're just telling you.
Why
We're
are
not
you
giving
mad at
our like
science?
opinions or reviews. It's just like
Internet doesn't like facts. They
yeah,
reject them.
it's wild.
They absolutely hate it.
All right, what's your next thought? There you go. Done.
Next gen. What? All right, sorry. Next one was just Cyberpunk. I didn't have any specific things. I'm just getting this pit in my stomach that this game is not going to live up.
I don't think anything can. I don't know.
Yeah. No.
I know people are
absolutely not.
playing it. I know they're doing the review stuff. I don't know when the embargo lifts, but people are playing it. I haven't
Okay.
heard anything
Yeah.
otherwise.
I have a hot take for you right now.
Hmm.
Cyberpunk is not going to touch Witcher. Not
Hmm.
remotely.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's ballsy.
I
mean,
mean,
Witcher set a bar, and I
Dude.
think this will.
What's what you're at?
yeah,
on
let's
Metacritic?
check. I'm going to guess 93, but let me see. Shit.
I'm looking at it right now.
It's a raid.
I mean, let's see, 93. Yeah.
93.
Bang.
That
If you
is
like
high.
numbers, I will say it's an 85. I don't think it's going to be
Yeah.
horrible, but it's just
Yeah.
I could buy that. Okay.
it was
Yeah.
announced 8 years ago. I mean, is anything going to live up to that hype? Probably not.
No.
Well, I've decided I'm not going to touch it until it comes out on next gen. This thing should
Yeah.
not be current gen. I
just-
hate to say it, but like I just
Like
don't.
I'm itching to play it and just get balls deep in it, but
You gonna play it on PC? Because that you could do.
yeah, no, because I'd rather play on the Xbox where I can get my 4Ks and HDRs and all that. So.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
I saw, nothing concrete, but on the Xbox News Reddit, they were saying that someone that got it early says it runs at 60 FPS on Series X.
Holy crap! Really?
Yeah.
Well,
but
let me
Yeah,
eat my
yeah, there
words
was
now.
there was
That
that
is
rumor
a
batting
disc.
around.
that is unpatched, so like
There you
Yeah,
go.
things could
unpatched.
change.
Yeah, I mean there was a rumor batting around that the Series X, or not the One X, One S, PS4 versions actually are surprisingly well done. So,
Hmm.
which makes sense. I mean, they've been developing it for last
Yeah.
8,
Yeah,
7
since
years.
the last
So,
Olympics.
Yeah.
yeah, it makes sense that it would be well optimized.
And I haven't heard a lot lately about this, but I could swear like the first time they were talking about like next gen upgrades for it, they were saying that at launch they would have like a really quick like a couple things that could take advantage of next gen,
Hmm.
and then a good full blown out version later on. And I'm assuming it's like, at the least like an option to unlock the frame rate or something, and get up to 60.
Yeah, 4K 60 with some light, VRR, or ray tracing or something like that. I'll take it.
Well, maybe I'm just going nuts because I've kind of gone on media blackout with this thing.
Yeah, I
So maybe I'm just completely off base, but I don't know
I
why.
have not seen any gameplay footage of this game. I've just seen the trailers at shows.
And you've
I
seen
haven't watched
Keanu
any-
Reeves.
Yeah,
I think
haven't
I
watched
saw
any
the
of the Night Wires or anything.
I think I watched the first Nightwire where they showed some botched robbery, and they did some stuff around that.
What's your hot take? What's your knee jack on that? Look good?
Uh, for that small slice, yeah, it looks good. I mean, it looks like what you expect out of them. So, but I'm like really tabling my expectations because I don't want, a lot of people are putting they're just so
No,
hyped for this
seriously.
game.
All in on this thing.
Rightfully so. I mean, they've been hyping this game forever.
And it's a
You know,
great team. Don't get me wrong.
yeah.
It's
I mean,
phenomenal.
Witcher was great. So yeah, they don't have any reason to think it's going to be bad. But that's
Well,
that's what we thought about BioWare games. Here we are.
yeah,
So
good point.
they're
Damn
good till
good
they're not.
point there. Damn good point there. Okay, so what are we thinking? I know not everyone here loves the mathematics, but what do you think it's going to come out on Metacritic? Take a guess, everybody. Put it in the sorting hat.
That's rough.
I'll say 90, give or take 3 points.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty damn high.
There's so many people that just want the clicks that they'll just shit on that game to shit on it,
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think, Greg?
I think it's just going on with so many I think Witcher 2 to Witcher 3 was just the biggest jump.
Yeah.
And I don't know that Witcher 3 to this is going to be anywhere close to that. And it's also kind of changing genres a little bit. Like I feel it's kind of more of a Deus Ex type game.
Totally.
So
And that's the thing
I
too.
don't
It's
know.
not like it's a Witcher in a city. It's like a completely different game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not that that's bad. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
super ambitious.
I just wonder if there's gonna be people like, all right, give me sci-fi Witcher, and they get in and they're like, I don't like this, even
What
if
is
it's well
this?
made. Yeah. I don't know. I'm thinking like 87.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. I'm gonna say 86.
Okay.
86.
Want to be 99 or 70?
Yeah.
Probably way off.
Game of the decade.
I mean, I won't be sad if everyone's coming out here gushing and saying it's everything it's supposed to be and more.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Like,
That'd be great.
oh,
Yeah,
by all
no,
means.
I hope I'm wrong.
Like, I don't
Oh,
want games to
my.
be bad, like
Damn right.
I'm really tempering my expectations.
I think it's smart.
Yeah.
I think it's smart. All right.
Yeah. I'm in a weird spot with it. Like, I'm definitely gonna play it, but I'm not like crazy excited. I'm like, yeah.
I'm
but
the
here,
same
I'll
way. I'm
play
like,
it.
yeah, I'll get it and I'll probably
Yeah.
love it, but
Yeah, as soon as I start playing, I'm sure I'll fall in love with it. But right now, I'm just like, okay, yeah, when I
So
got
much to
stuff
play right now, dude.
Whenever
I mean, it
you
drops
got
in
it.
a week. 1
Yeah.
week from today, it's out. That's
I'm in
did
a
anyone think this
bad
would ever
situation.
happen?
No.
Oh, because you're not going to be here this next week, huh?
Yeah,
Oof.
it unlocks 6:00 Central Time the night before I'm going to be away from my console for like 3 days, and so it's like
Oof.
I can't start it then. But
No.
xCloud, xCloud it, baby. Can you do that? Is that possible?
Well, no, that's
I don't
probably
know how
great
good
because
my
the first
reception's
4
gonna be.
hours you're going to spend just creating your character, so
That's
that's probably a good thing,
That's possible, yeah. But yeah. Anyway, sorry, you were moving on.
No, we're good. We're good. Be good. Do you boys want to do this quick fire thing? Quick fire question.
It's got to be quick.
Yeah.
All right.
Quick,
let's do
quick.
this. Not a whole ton of questions. We're gonna go quick. All right.
'Kay.
We just had pizza day last week. Oh wait, crap. I actually had this on the quick fire. Do you say mashed potatoes or smashed potatoes? That's the
Mashed.
whole thing. Wait, okay, yeah, mashed.
No.
But smashed potatoes actually are a thing, and we learned something tonight.
Yeah. Check out our Twitter at
Check out our Twitter.
Crossplatchat,
So,
and you'll see
smashed
the
potatoes.
tweets.
All right, 3 weeks in, on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you enjoying your next gen experience? Sonic Boom.
9.5 easily.
Damn.
Like I just love the tech. I love it's fast. Like quick resume is baller. The fact that I can hard reset my machine in 10 seconds because I have to go plug in a space heater instead of my TV because I'm in the basement office. I mean, is amazing, and it's just good. It looks so good. Except for control, still looks like ass. Don't give 505 your money. The end.
That was a really good quick fire answer.
I have rose-colored glasses with control. Like at the time, like I mean, that was my game of that year for sure. And then going back this year for DLC, I'm like, man, this looks rough. And man, this
It's a rough game. Even on X, it's rough. I was playing it the other day, and it's just like that is 30. Oof, yikes!
Yeah,
30 frames is not where it's at anymore, kids.
Yeah.
You don't like slideshows?
No, no,
I
I
can't
like
wait.
filmic.
I can't wait to play that game when it comes out for next gen. Sorry, I'm gonna give my money. I never got it the first time, so
Yeah, well, I already got my money twice, so I should play it because I bought it from Walmart, and then it's coming on Game Pass, but it's not the enhanced version, so that's kind of kind of pisses me off.
It's that Ultimate Edition's already been on sale. It's like by the time they actually have next to
don't worry about it. All right. For me, I'd have to probably peg it at a 9.5. Also, I'm really loving it. Love it. Friggin' the loading speeds, the controller. Game selection's awesome. Really, I think this gen's gonna be badass. Let's see. I guess we already talked about this too. Damn. I was gonna ask, when will Halo Infinite drop? When's it coming?
Holiday 2021.
Holiday 20. I agree. What do you think, Greg? Will it surprise us?
I don't know that it's realistic. I have the feeling it's a little earlier. It might be like August or something.
August?
Yeah.
I'll take August. I'll take August. I'll take that. All right. When is God of War coming out?
About the same time. Because I think it's going to be a cross-gen game again.
I agree.
Jim Ryan's a liar, so I don't believe him. When I think that game's going to be PS4 and PS5. So, which in that case, they have the engine. They just got to put some content out. So that game could easily come out next year, no problem.
I agree. I'd say
that game is coming March 2022.
Ooh. Slipping into the Marchies.
Yeah, they could avoid Halo. They could just be. Yeah, it's true. I mean,
no one wants to get near that beautiful Craig face.
I heard that they
get me away
postponed a COD patch because of Cyberpunk. So
that I can believe.
So that's why.
What is? We're gonna have to be like at each other's throat in a few weeks about Game of the Year for 2020.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Tell me your 3 favorite games of 2020 right now. First impressions, just off the cuff.
Whoa.
You don't have to tell me your very favorite. Tell me 3 that you loved from this year. Sonic Boom. Hit us straight.
I don't even know. I can't even off the top of my. Warzone was really impressive because I'll play that this year. What else? Finally, Titanfall 2. There we go. Ori was great.
Titanfall 2.
No, that
what
was
year
beautiful.
is it?
No, that was robbed.
Titanfall 2.
Yeah, Ori definitely because that game was robbed. Like the fact that that's not anyone's on the, Anyway, I'll just digress. Yeah, Ori. And Gears 5.
Did that come out this year?
I don't think it did. I don't know.
No, it did not.
You put me on the spot. I don't know.
I don't even know what happened in 2020 at this point. All right, Greg, tell me 3 that you loved. No particular order.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Mm-hmm.
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yeah.
And Ori and the Will-O-Wisps.
It's a nice list.
For sure.
Yeah, I got Ghost. Last of Us 2, Demon Souls. My
Nice.
trifecta. Most anticipated game of 2021. I don't know if we had this question before. Hit me with it.
Halo. I mean, that's the only thing I can really put my finger on that I'm excited for, because what I saw, I liked. Like, I don't think it's what we saw before was Halo. Like, I don't know why so many people complained.
I wish they should have just shipped that damn thing.
Yeah. I don't think it's getting a BR. There's a lot of people talking about BR, and unless they really think they've got something like what Warzone did for Call of Duty, I don't know. I don't see why they need to force another BR out there.
Well, Greg, most anticipated game 2021.
I
Hit me
can't
straight.
just name one. Resident Evil Village.
Man, me too.
Yeah,
That's what I said.
big one. Horizon. Could be awesome.
Yeah.
I think that Hogwarts game looks really good.
Oh,
I
yeah.
really want it to
yeah.
be good.
That one.
I
some
really want it
wizarding
to be. I
action.
hope it is. Like a really good Harry Potter RPG would be
Mhm.
awesome.
Did they give a window on that thing, by the way? Or did they just say 2021?
I think it said 2021. Yeah.
As long as it comes out
And-
next year.
Yeah. I'll leave it. Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, yeah, Ratchet. Shit.
Yeah. And then
Yeah, the first thing that came to mind for me was Resident Evil, but I think that's like the one that's probably going to come first. So that's, I guess, why I thought of it first. Although Ratchet should be coming Q1.
yeah.
And then
yeah.
the remake for Metal Gear Solid. Okay, next question.
Okay.
Not only does it exist, it's imminent.
Yeah, it's
imminent,
like
baby.
soon.
No, that's what they said. That's what the rumor says. Put this tinfoil hat on with me, okay? The rumor
Okay.
is that they started Metal Gear Solid and Demon Souls at the same time. Demon Souls was only in development 3 years, which I actually find pretty amazing. But apparently they had been developing them side by side, and that they are spending more time on Metal Gear Solid because of the two. They felt like that's the one they couldn't screw up. And I
Okay,
think that it's
I
going
need-
to be a lot more of a remake than obviously Demon Souls was.
I need to take a step back. Who's making this?
This is not Naughty Dog. That was my original
okay.
tinfoil.
Okay,
hat. It's
okay,
now
okay.
Blue Point. Blue Point
that
Games.
that is in the realm of possibility.
Blue Point Games is remaking Metal Gear Solid. And oh, by the way, the source of this crazy shit is the same guy who leaked God of War Ragnarok. So he had been saying, I'm just gulping this dude's Kool-Aid now, so
I will say
chugging it.
there are two possible names for the next God of War game. It was going to be Ragnarok or Valhalla.
Yeah, I mean that's where it's heading.
Yeah, like I don't know. Could be easy to guess. That's all I'm saying.
Metal Gear Solid's being made, and there's a pizza bet on the table on that one.
Sure.
When okay, I'm just gonna go straight to the end, then we can stop.
So yeah, Craig's on his last
Where-
leg, so
Where is Phil Spencer's alma mater? Is it A, Washington State, B, University of Washington, or C, the University of Oregon? Phil Spencer's alma mater. University of Washington. Go Huskies. How about you, Greg? Where did Mr. Spencer go to school? Washington State, Washington,
I'm
or
gonna say
Oregon?
Washington State.
One of you is correct. It is the University of Washington.
Nice.
I was close. It was Washington.
You got the same state.
Close enough. I knew it was Washington somewhere because it's like it's kind of never left. He's always been in that area, so
Is that where he's
Yeah.
from? Must
Yeah,
be.
that's all I know is like, I think he's generally been around there for a long time.
So there you have it. That's the show, everybody. That's episode 9. I hope that the final product is not a fractured
We
mess,
limped to
because
the
it
end.
took us 4 hours to record this.
yeah. This
Craig's on the ventilator.
Man, if I-
Craig is on a ventil.
Yeah,
Is he recording right? Is he even on?
I don't know.
For the moment.
If you made
I
it this
think
far, thank you, folks. We appreciate it.
We love you. It's great to be back.
It is
Let's put this baby to bed. Sonic Boom, where can the people find you?
at the Pied Piper on Twitter.
That's right. Best follow on Twitter. And what's the show's Twitter handles?
At Crossplatformchat.
Join the tens of thousands
Yeah.
of people worldwide
Yeah.
and catch the fire on Twitter. Human Platinum Greg, where can the people find you?
At Jethrin on Twitter, JETHRIN.
I'm on Twitter. And I am at the circle button on Twitter. Follow me for my banter and my tinfoil hat theories about Metal Gear Solid remakes. And that's episode 9. Signing off. See you next time, boys and girls.
Smattering of bread.
Smattering. Mashed potatoes.
Oh my god, let's get this kid out of here.
Smatter all over your plate.
Disgusting.
All right, leave you fat turd.